Rep Terry Goody, D. Austin, photo, Charlie Nye / The Star 2014 file photo, by photo. Idaho House Democrats have selected Rep. Terry Goody to be their new minority leader. Goody, a veteran lawmaker who is also the superintendent of a rural school district in southern Idaho, will succeed Rep. Scott Pelath, who announced his resignation earlier this month citing a desire to spend more time with his family. Goody was first elected to the House in 2000 and is socially conservative compared to many of his Democratic colleagues. A resident of rural Austin, he leads Crothersville Community Schools and raises beef cattle on his family's farm. Goody said his strategy as Democrat House leader will be to narrow down the caucus's focus, instead of having a nuclear bomb approach and seeing what sticks. More guns at State House lead to safety concerns among some lawmakers. More CBD oil is illegal in Idaho, says Attorney General Curtis Hill after months of confusion. More Idaho Chamber wants state to increase the smoking age, require computer science course. We are going to be very focused as we move forward because the constituents that we represent have been very clear with us. Here's what we'd like the state of Idaho to become to make our lives easier and more importantly allow our children to have better lives than what we have, Goody said. Focusing on ending gerrymandering will be one of his main priorities. Goody beat out several other Democrats who had expressed interest in the position after Pelath announced his resignation from the post earlier this month. In the end, the decision came down to Goody or Rep. Phil Giacchitta of Fort Wayne, sources told IndyStar. Goody, who was a member of the Ways and Means Committee, has taken a number of socially conservative positions over the years, sometimes putting him at odds with the majority of House Democrats. In 2015, he proposed drug testing welfare recipients after an opioid epidemic in his native Scott County led to what was at the time the nation's largest HIV outbreak in recent years. Goody later backed away from the proposal, but only after the House approved it. The testing provision was ultimately removed from the bill during the House-Senate reconciliation process. In 2011, he voted with a majority of lawmakers for a constitutional ban on same-sex marriage. When the measure came up for a vote again in 2014, nearly every Democrat voted against it, but Goody was excused and did not vote on it. More recently, Goody was co-author of a law earlier this year that allows victims of domestic violence to carry a gun temporarily without a permit. Most Democrats voted against the bill, fearing it would do more harm than good. Goody will replace Pelath, a Michigan City representative elected in 1998, who has led the Democrat caucus since 2012. Immediately after the past election, I confided to many of you that I was not going to do this forever, Pelath said in a letter to the caucus. And after several months of repressed doubts, soul-searching, and discussions with my family that time has come as it does for most of us. Pelath's last day was Organization Day, the ceremonial start of SES ISO.